راح نرجع لكم الحين مرة ثانية، هالمرة شوية غير وشخص شوية غير، يمكن حق العشاق الكاميرات اللي يكونون بطريقة غير الكاميرات. We're talking about Fuji. If you came to AAB, the new shop in Symphony Mall, you can find there is a full section of Fuji. All the cameras, all the things. So can you tell us what's Fuji specialized in?
Okay, sure. Well, I think a lot of what we do really well in our cameras has a lot of history behind it. So, I mean, we've been making photographic film since the late 1930s. So that's a long time, you know, and our heritage is in photographic film.
Yeah, we're talking 100 years about.
Yeah, we're talking a long time. You know, there were two big players. There's Kodak and there's us. You know, and so a lot of that technology, a lot of that image making technology that started with photochemical film has given us a platform on the digital side. So a lot of our film simulations that are in our cameras, which are very popular, come from that heritage and pull from that heritage. And of course, we were making film cameras as well.
You actually show that heritage and that vintage thing in the Fuji look of the camera.
Well, yeah, definitely. And it depends on the camera. The XT series are very much that style. You know, they have the manual dials for everything, manual controls for everything. The slightly newer design is like on the XH2 and XH2S, which are a lot more, kind of a bit more of a modern design. A lot more is, I don't want to say menu driven because it's not quite like that, but definitely a lot of customizable buttons and maybe a style of shooting that you'd find with some of our competitors.
Yeah.
So we have both, the kind of older, more traditional photography style, and we've got some that are more on the newer side of things.
Even if we go to the newer things, you still can get the feeling of the camera,
absolutely.
the movement of the things,
yeah.
all that. So the Fuji gives you that feeling, that amazing touch.
Because the image processing is the same. So yeah.
So let's say if I'm a new photographer and I want to go for something small in Fuji, you give me that feeling that I can take a photo and send it to the camera and post it directly.
Yeah, absolutely. Straight out of the camera is kind of a hashtag that people use a lot with.
Yes.
With Fuji, it's just the S series SOOC. You know, you see this a lot, and people film simulations, customize and make their own. There's a popular app, Fuji, what's it called? Fuji X Weekly, I think, or something like that, and find film simulations that people have made and customized, and that's kind of fun too.
So we can see that Fuji is tackling a market that's different than everyone. Everyone's going to a side, and then there's Fuji giving you the new vintage, mix.
I think this is the thing. Our differentiation, I guess, from the others, from our competitors, is in a couple different areas. I mean, one, we don't make a full frame camera. It's a very full market. There's a lot of very good full frame cameras.
Yes.
So it wouldn't make sense for us to get into that pool with everyone else. So we make really good APS-C cameras, and then of course we've got GFX. We make digital medium format.
Exactly.
So that really works for us well.
So you're either a crop frame or medium format.
Yeah. And this is where we're at. This is where we're plugging our technology into and developing more and more.
So everyone, if you're going to a special look, something amazing in the cameras, you have these guys, Fuji.
Yeah.
So this is what we have about Fuji. You can come pass by, learn more, and see amazing things about Fuji in the AAB, the biggest Middle East shop for cameras and vloggers in the region. Pass by and see Fuji, and you can meet those amazing cameras. Thank you, Mr. Richard.
My pleasure.
Thank you
for having me.
It's been a pleasure having you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thanks.